muscles to shorten, to contract. And so for another power stroke to happen, the head releases from the actin, and we have to get another ATP molecule back inside that head so it can reattach to some other point on the actin and go to another power stroke. And so when you have a lot of ADP and phosphate left over, that changes the rate constant at which this head can detach and reattach. So it affects the rate. This whole thing is a rate constant. You know, just think of the oars of a boat in the water. How quickly can you get that oar when it's out of the water? How quickly can you get it back in the water so you can make another power stroke? How fast that happens will be dictated by how quickly you can get ATP back inside that head. And so the ADP and the phosphate have to combine again to make another ATP molecule. So it's fascinating how all these different things affect something or disrupt something that causes a drop in muscle force production, and it all causes fatigue. But it happens very differently. And so all of those metabolites accumulate at the same time that lactate accumulates. But in the lab, we measure lactate, and so we call it the lactate threshold, and we refer to lactate all the time. But the accumulation of lactate is only a mirror to what's happening inside the muscle. It's not the thing that's causing the fatigue. Yeah?
So it seems like you use blood like lactate levels as an indicator?
Yeah, right, and that's what we do all the time in the lab. We use lactate as an indicator, as a mirror to what's happening inside the muscle. But it's not the thing that's causing the actual fatigue. It's just mirroring what's happening inside the muscle. Lactate does not cause muscle burn, yeah.
The regular lactate level, like in the labs, like so just like blood level.
Oh yeah. So I don't know if you've ever been in a lab and done it, but it's a really easy test. I mean, when people on a treadmill or on a bike will prick their finger, and then we send that through a lactate analyzer, and it'll tell us what the blood lactate level is. Yeah, pretty easy.
I thought the lactate was an indicator of infection.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, there's other pathological reasons why you would have high lactate levels. Yes. Yeah. It could also mean that something's not working with glycolysis. So yeah, I mean, we do this from a performance standpoint and looking at when people are exercising. But if you have a high blood lactate level at rest, that's obviously that's not normal. And that can indicate that there's a problem with glycolysis and glucose metabolism.